Hello, this is Tasha from Tasha Says, and I am here to give you just a quick update on what has been going on. I have not yet had my sixth cycle yet, so I'm doing this video in between cycle 5 and cycle 6. The reason why I am doing this now is because I don't think there has ever been another time where I have seriously considered getting this thing out of me. And that is because if you watched cycle 5, I told you that toward the end of my period, and probably for, all women, or most women, you'd have like those, just a day or whatever, where it's really light, and it's not even red anymore. It's more of a brownish, or whatever color. Basically signaling the end of your period, right? At the time that I recorded the cycle 5 video, this had happened to me. I was having, just a brownish little discharge or whatever, which is probably just old blood. I'm not sure. But anyway, I had that. Well, days after I recorded that video, and that video was day 6, where I believe day 6 or 8, I forgot what day I recorded it, but I had my normal period for 6 days for cycle 5, and I was just doing that little brownish stuff. Well, days after that, I kept having this brownish stuff. It was not getting on my panties or anything. It was just when I wiped. So whenever I'd use the bathroom and I wipe, this stuff would end up, on my toilet paper. So that got old, pretty quick. But then you're talking about day 12. It got in my panties. Like, it was as if I was having a light period. And I was so mad. Again, this is day 12. I'm still cramping all these days. So day 1, just in case you aren't aware, day 1 of your cycle is the day that you start your period. So days 1 through 6, I had my regular cycle. Day 14-ish, around there, is when you're ovulating, in those 5 days you're preparing for ovulation. So I'm like, okay, am I ovulating, or is what's happening? And I read another story. I actually got a comment on one of the videos saying that woman started having 2-week periods when she got her Skyla back in January. And guys, absolutely not. I cannot. I will not cramp for 2 weeks. I will not stop bleeding and then have some of this whatever it is come out on days 12 and 13. Like that, I cannot do it. So I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not sure what's going to happen with Skyla and I. Our relationship is a little rocky right now. I'm not sure what's going to happen between now and the next few months. I'm going to give it a few more months to see. Maybe that was just preparing me to I don't know, stop, my cycle to stop altogether. I don't know if it's because my cycle was very, very light this past time. By the way, I am not pregnant. I thought of that. I'm not pregnant. So, again, I was just trying to find any kind of answer. What is happening? Why is this happening to me? But I guess the good news or whatever is that eventually that stopped. So I had a couple of days of it actually being enough to get into my panties and having to wear a panty liner. And then it stopped altogether. And now I'm, completely back to normal. Just in 2 more weeks to start my period back up again. So yeah, I'm not very happy with that. If it continues to happen over the next few months, I'm not sure what is going to happen with Skyla and I. I'm not okay with 2-week periods because it's just not a good time for me. I had all of the symptoms, the bloating, the pimples. I broke out still during this, day 13, 14 day long period or whatever. I broke out. I was cramping. It was just not a fun feeling to have for 2 weeks. And then for me, week 3, the week before I start my period, I start cramping. So now I'm looking at a few days maybe of not having anything, of being normal. But then the week before my period is supposed to come, starting back up with that mess again. And I'm just not here for it. It's not okay. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I just wanted to give you all that update. We will see what happens come cycle 6, which should be happening with the next week and a half or so. I, of course, will keep you all updated and we'll just see where we are. I just wanted to give you guys a realistic view of what's happening. Again, just letting you guys know this could just be me. It might not be an experience, but my bottom line, really my whole point of all of this is to be prepared for any and everything. Nothing is normal. Apparently for 5 months, nothing is normal with you on Skyla. So every month, especially when it comes to your cycle and how you're feeling, just if you're gonna get Skyla, if you just got Skyla, just be prepared for, you know, maybe having some changes in your cycle or what's going on. I may change my mind and be totally okay with this by next week, but right now I'm really just kind of fed up. So that's where I am now. Again, as always, thank you so much for watching and commenting and sharing your experiences, because I'm learning from you all too. When that young lady, when that woman wrote me and said that she was having 2-week periods, I was like, oh, thank you. There's nothing wrong with me. So I appreciate your feedback, okay? Continue to ask questions and give me comments and leave suggestions. I appreciate it, and I will get back to you. Thank you so much, and don't forget to go to tashasays.com. Bye.